All right now, hey y'all, what's up? Mama TC back in the house. Lady TC sings jazz over there on Y2B. That's LADII sings jazz. You scroll on down to November 30th, 2024, where it all began. The Most High and my spiritual guides kicked me in my butt. The whole collective said, get up, girl, and start this Chosen One video series. And so I have done that. And that's my purposes being fulfilled. So here we go. Hang on. I got some information for you before we finish up with part 3. That will be the final video. Hold on. Sorry about that. Keep getting interrupted. Trying to make a simple video, but my grandkids is over here. I love them. I love the babies. Yes, I do. But don't interrupt my videos. No, so I'm just playing. Anywho, the portal that's open tonight is a spiritual reset portal. It's open. It's a rare portal that's once every 200 years. We need to prep for tonight. So following this set of videos, finishing up with this one right now on auras, the third one, which is a short video. It's not as long, not the full 10 minutes. So then I'm going to go straight into that portal video. It's a 25-minute video, so I'm going to have to break it up into 3 segments. But the first 2 maybe 8 minutes each, and then the last one will be short. Okay? So stay tuned and watch that because it will tell you all you need to prepare for the portal tonight. It's very important, this portal. It's huge energy hitting today. 5D Ascension Soul's first wave of the new Earth hits today. It's a 5D split. Everything is alive with energy. Nature speaking, technology. It's an invitation to merge it all. It's a learning journey. Limitless possibilities now. And the reality is showing you that it's not fixed. It's alive. So it's going to be time to let go of your old reality. Accepting with typing it in or giving verbal affirmation, sending out into the universe with an intention you release, saying, I am ready, aligned, and upgraded. Okay, so stay tuned for that. You really are going to need to line up and get prepped for this portal tonight. It's open right now, so you could start setting your intentions anytime. You don't have to wait to see the moon out tonight or whatever. Just get on board as soon as you can, okay? Before midnight, I would say. All right, so let's go into part 3 because it's a short video, and I'll talk to you just a short, tiny bit when that's finished with. All right? Stay tuned. Love you, Holy Watchers.
It simply amplifies truth. You'll see it with strangers. You'll see it in conversations that feel ordinary, but end up going unexpectedly deep. You might even feel someone's chest unclench around you, not physically, but energetically. You don't need to fix them. You don't need to carry it. Your aura is not absorbing, it's reflecting back what's ready to be let go. It's not your job to explain this, but it is your invitation to recognize it. Because when people begin having emotional breakthroughs around you, when they say, I didn't expect to say all that, or I feel lighter just talking to you, it's not about your words. It's about your frequency, and your aura has become a portal, not to you, but to the version of themselves they're ready to meet. And just before we get to the next point, if you're enjoying this video so far, and it's starting to make sense for where you are right now, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's a lot more coming that you won't want to miss. All right, let's get back into it. Have you ever walked away from a conversation and felt like part of you is still there? Or had someone text you hours later saying, I keep thinking about what you said, even though you barely spoke? That's not charisma. That's resonance. When your aura reaches high levels of coherence, it starts leaving an energetic imprint in the spaces you occupy. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to dominate the room. Your presence alone begins to register at a deeper level of people's awareness, often long after you're gone. This might look like people replaying your words in their heads, or suddenly reflecting on something personal you never even mentioned. It's because your aura has begun to function like a mirror frequency. When people stand next to you, they unconsciously confront parts of themselves, and that confrontation continues even when you've left. You'll know this is happening when people say things like, you really made me think, or I felt something shift after talking to you. And yet, you weren't trying to shift anything. You were just being. Your energy field has become anchored enough to ripple into timelines beyond the moment. This is also why you may find that your presence becomes hard to forget. People you met once remember you vividly, Places you've visited feel emotionally familiar, even when you return years later. You're not haunting anyone. You're harmonizing the space. And once your aura reaches this level, it no longer just exists around you. It starts to extend through time. So if you've noticed people feeling changed, even when you didn't try to change them, trust it. Your field is now working where your words never needed to. This one may seem subtle, but it's powerful. As your aura strengthens, you'll notice animals and young children responding to you in unusual ways. Sometimes they come closer, they stare, they reach out. Dogs sit near your feet. Babies watch you intensely. A cat climbs into your lap without hesitation. They're not reacting to your looks, your voice, or your gestures. They're responding to your frequency. Children and animals don't intellectualize energy, they feel it. And when your aura becomes powerful, especially if it's emotionally balanced and energetically clear, they instinctively sense it. To some, you feel like home. To others, you feel like truth. And occasionally, to those who are carrying fear or trauma, you might feel like too much light. That's why some children might become unusually quiet around you or unusually activated. Animals might either nestle beside you or watch you from a distance. Either way, their response is never random. They're reading the coherence of your field. They are sensing the subtle vibration you carry, one that has now reached a state of non-verbal communication. You may even notice birds following you, stray animals appearing around your home, or small children becoming calm in your presence, even when they're normally reactive. Don't dismiss these moments, because your aura is now being recognized by the most instinctive, unconditioned beings around you. And when your energy is pure enough to regulate the nervous system of a child or the instincts of an animal, that's not soft power. That's spiritual alignment at its highest. As your aura becomes more powerful, you might notice that people start reacting to you in ways that seem completely unrelated to who you are. They assume things about you. They misinterpret your silence. They project their insecurities, fantasies, or unresolved pain all onto you. Why does this happen? Because your aura is now so clear that it functions like a psychic mirror. People aren't just experiencing you, they're experiencing themselves through you. You may walk into a room and instantly become someone's savior, threat, ideal, or competition without doing or saying anything. That's not ego. That's the effect of energetic amplification. Your field is now strong enough to bring up suppressed material in others, and what's hidden in them doesn't stay hidden around you. It gets externalized. This is why you'll start hearing things like, "I feel like you're judging me. You think you're better than everyone. I don't know why, but I just feel drawn to you." Even when you're completely neutral, people begin experiencing their inner landscape through your presence. Because your aura no longer blends in, it reflects and magnifies. At first, this can feel confusing or even hurtful. But over time, you begin to see it as part of the spiritual terrain. You're no longer carrying others' energy, but you are triggering their awareness of it. This is what happens when you become energetically sovereign. People can't help but respond, not to you, but to the version of themselves that your presence reveals. And that, in itself, is a quiet kind of transformation. If this message resonated, comment below. My aura speaks before I do. Let your presence be felt even here.
Okay, Holy Watchers, so that was the end, the finale part of the auras. 8 mysterious signs your aura is becoming extremely powerful. And that video is by Eye of the Oracle. You could check it out over there on Y2B anytime. So next, I'm going to get you all prepped for tonight. The 4/21/2025 portal is open. It activates itself. 212121 is a high angelic number. You're shifting as well. It's a unique energy, very powerful, into 5D unfolding with the next 3 days all the way to the end of April. A miracle will manifest. So you and your auras have become individually powerful. All right, stay tuned. Love you. Have a good one.